Walter, have you gotten used to the job?
Needless to say, do I get a pay raise now? I'd like to resign since I don't feel like I'm getting paid sufficiently.
I don't recommend you to quit.
It's already too late.
Trouble Busters!
And those are our company's motto. We'd like to ask you all to always follow this. Ah, look at those artless newbies. Everyone's eyes are on me right now, with admiration. My name is Alan. I'm a manager at HR at a corporation. I'm grateful for my work environment, and I've been doing very well. But there's something that's been concerning. I'm not quite sure where his source of confidence is, but he has a great resume. Walter, have you gotten used to the job?
Needless to say, I've been working as hard as I could in the past few months, just to finish double the work the others finished. I'm already setting a great example to others.
Okay.
And I'd like to confirm something. When will I get my raise?
What?
Don't you get it? Do I get a raise now? I'd like to resign since I don't feel like I'm getting paid sufficiently. I feel like I'm wasting my talent here.
Hold on a second. It's only been a month since you started working here. Pay raises will be considered for everyone when the time comes. Even for those with long tenures. We can't make any exceptions.
You wouldn't want to lose a talented worker like me, would you? I ask you to be flexible about this. Incentive is something that keeps up motivation for those who have a strong career like me.
What are you talking about? You need to be more patient with yourself. It's too early.
You need to understand the importance of this priority.
Are you saying we're taking this topic lightly?
That's right.
You're giving me a headache.
I come from a strong career background.
But let me remind you that the pay raise system has been explained to you before onboarding, and you've signed for it too.
Sure. However, I performed over your expectations in the past month.
I'll go ahead and go talk to your direct supervisor to confirm that. But that will happen when we have the promotion meeting.
That's going to be too late. This company should cherish those with a strong career.
Our company values each of our team members' talent, but we can't give you a raise just yet.
I don't understand. In that case, I'm going to look for another company that will recognize my talent.
Hold on a second. I'm an HR manager, but I'm also a worker here, and there's nothing I can really do about this. Walter is still new, and he's also older than me. I can't be stern with him either. Jeez. Look, it takes time and money for us to make hiring decisions, so we just can't let you resign when you just started working here.
Oh my goodness. Are you saying you're not going to even consider my inquiry?
In terms of the pay, no.
Well then.
I'm glad you understood then. Now, let's get back to work.
Here.
Huh?
I'd like to resign from my position effective today.
What? He won't even listen! I don't know what to do! He won't even try to understand how challenging it is to manage HR! Fine, I'll let him do as he wishes. I'm not letting him get away with this! Trouble Busters! I don't have the right to stop you from resigning, but let me tell you one thing. I don't recommend you to quit.
It's already too late. I'm highly sought after. You're going to regret this.
That's my line.
What? What the heck is this workplace? I can't even tell who's in charge of what task. Besides, I was thrown in here without any orientation. I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
Aren't you the one that got hired recently?
Yes?
Make sure you get these done.
What?
It'll be too easy for you, considering your career, right?
Of course.
Okay, thanks.
What the heck is this? I'm looking at the data, but I don't understand. I don't even know how I'm supposed to look at these documents. I'm finally getting paid today. Here, let me take a look. Wait, what? What's going on? This isn't what I agreed on. This is all that guy's fault. I'm not going to forgive him. Alan!
Is that you, Walter? A long time no see.
Stop being so thoughtless. I've never been treated so poorly in my life.
What?
Why did you let me resign from this company so easily, without even trying to convince me to stay here? I need you to explain to me why. I told you you're going to regret this.
I'm not regretting this at all.
The fact you lost me is equivalent to the fact that this company forever lost the opportunity to grow. Don't you understand?
No, that's not true at all.
That can't be possible. This company is the only place where I can truly rise and shine with my remarkable talent.
Walter, are you trying to tell me that you like to come back and work at our company?
You're twisting my words. If you and the company insist on taking me back, I'd like to consider it positively.
No, thank you. No need to bother.
Wait, hold on. I need you to listen to me.
Okay, fine. But I have work to do, so please keep it short.
I got fooled
What?
by my new workplace. They offered me a far better pay and work conditions compared to this company. But when I started working there,
Okay, but if they haven't kept their word upon hiring, isn't there a possibility that they're breaching the employment contract?
well, it wasn't technically all lies.
What?
What I saw in the hiring ad versus what's stated on the company handbook that I received upon boarding were different.
So you're saying that the hiring ad made statements that sounded as if they provide great compensation, while none of those were stated in the company's handbook. Is that what you're saying? Don't tell me that you never read the company's handbook before signing it.
Well,
You acted overconfidently, but I guess you missed these important things to confirm before signing.
oh, that's none of your business. Anyways, I don't really understand what to do at work, and there isn't anyone who can guide me.
Oh boy.
The worst of it all is the pay. They're not paying me what was stated in the hiring ad. This is unbelievable. They can't do this to me.
In that case, why don't you seek assistance from the authorities?
No, that's not necessary.
Huh?
Time is money. It makes no sense to use my time and energy on something like that. Going back to the subject,
Okay.
I'd like you to hire me back at this company while setting a high pay rate to start with.
What?
I finally realized that this company is a great place to work, and you guys deserve to have me.
To summarize, you're saying that you couldn't stay in your new workplace after you resigned from us. So you decided to come here to see if you can negotiate to have your position reinstated with us. Is that right?
That's right.
I wonder if all overconfident people like you are so thick-skinned like you too.
Besides, filling the position that I was assigned to would be something at a high risk with low return, right?
Not at all. I realized it was a higher risk to continue employing you.
Oh, what a joke! As an HR manager, your job is to PDCA on how to utilize a talented worker like me at this company. PDCA is an acronym for Plan, Do, Check, and Act. Alan, what's going on over here?
Oh, Mr. Spencer!
My name is Walter, and I'm carrying expectations just as high as a first round draft pick. I remember you at the interview, but then I heard you resigned last month. I was wondering if I could take that back. Why now? You're the HR director, right?
Yes, he is.
In that case, you must have the ability to see people's talents. Well, I have to say that I've been doing this job for a very long time, so I have the ability to recognize talents. In that case, I need you to understand how important it is to restructure your HR functions from scratch. Do you really need an HR manager when you already have an HR director?
What in the world are you talking about?
Alan, what are you authorized to do?
I just take care of my tasks and duties being in a managerial position, and nothing more than that.
In that case, how about utilizing my talent here? I have more knowledge than him because I'm very experienced. I'm sure my ideologies will astonish everyone here. I can perhaps take charge of your HR department. I'll provide revolutionary solutions to all problems here. I'm sure a lot of people here will support me after they see what I'm capable of. I'll be better at my job than Alan. So now is the time for you to take action.
Okay, I could tell you're after my position. But you're not making any sense, Walter. Mr. Spencer, I hope he doesn't fool you like this. He can tell you all he wants about himself, but he's actually...
Are you trying to say you're better at your job than I am? Well, it's only gonna be a matter of time for him to see what I'm capable of. Right, Mr. Spencer? It's true you're a lot more mature than Alan. You have a lot of experience, but Alan still has a longer tenure than you. You're being biased. You need to take more flexibility in order for you to have a better workplace by acting out of consideration. Are you done yet, Walter? Huh? You don't work here any longer. This means you're not allowed to enter this office without being authorized to do so.
Huh?
Are you saying I'm not authorized to do so? Needless to say. Okay, fine. I'll let you work for the day, but we'll reschedule this discussion. I'm going to make you hire me, no matter what. You told me not to enter your office without being authorized to do so. So, I made sure I got an appointment today. Thank you for sparing your time for me today.
He has his mannerisms, but where did things go wrong for him to become a grown man like this? And may I ask who you brought?
Pardon me for the lack of my introduction. Here's my business card.
A lawyer? Did you hire a lawyer?
Of course, it's because I've been treated unfairly.
What?
Sir, please?
Wrongful termination occurs when an employer terminates an employee for an illegal reason or in violation of a contract.
We know that. We're HR personnel of this company.
When the termination violates the law or the terms of the employee's contract and the employer abuses a right to terminate, the termination itself may be nullified.
We know that too.
Mr. Walter has explained to me that the company has never provided a prior notice regarding his termination.
What?
Therefore, the company committed a failure to dismiss.
Mr. Jordan?
Yes?
You're basing this conversation on everything that Walter told you, correct?
Of course, he's my client. We allege the company to have committed wrongful termination, and we're here to request proof of the reasons of his termination, and to allege a lawsuit against you.
Oh my. Please, listen carefully, Mr. Spencer. Would you please bring that thing?
Here you go. This is a letter of resignation that he provided us voluntarily.
What? There's nothing wrongful about this termination, because he voluntarily resigned from this company.
Oh my goodness! Mr. Walter, do you have anything to say about this? This isn't what you said. You told me you wanted to fight against the evil in this society.
Yes, I said that. He's engineering a crisis.
Engineering a crisis? That's exactly what you're doing right now.
That's enough! This company even forged a letter of resignation just to avoid facing their wrongdoing.
It's the other way around. You're the one who's twisting the truth.
And what method isn't going to work in the Western countries?
I don't get what you're trying to say. Besides, how do you stay so confident when your lies are so obvious? I don't get it.
I completely agree with you. His name, verbatim, effective date, company name, and it even has his certified seal. This letter is real.
It's handwritten too. We could perhaps analyze the handwriting and find out who's lying.
Since there's a certified seal, we don't even have to do that.
Walter, why did you decide to get a lawyer involved by deceiving him?
Deceiving? That doesn't sound precise. But I guess I have no choice but to admit it. It's true that I voluntarily turned in my letter of resignation. However, that's not the only truth. I was tricked into submitting it.
What?
Everything in this world has a price, right? The compensation that the company provided me was not worth my labor. The company wasn't willing to listen to what I had to say. That's it.
You're not making any sense, Walter. You seem to be extremely confident, but you should watch out for that huge gap between how others see you versus how you see yourself. I say this for your sake.
What do you mean by that?
It happened so that I know someone from your former workplace.
Oh my goodness.
I had a chance to meet with that person when you started working here, and we talked about you. I was extremely shocked to hear what they had to say about you. You falsified your resume, didn't you?
What? Oh my. How was this even possible? I didn't see this coming.
You wrote that after you graduated. You had a change in career because you were headhunted by a large trading company, and you were promoted to be the general affairs manager. However, I have evidence that those were all lies.
This is bad.
Were you also lying on your resume? Writing false statements regarding your career and education level is considered a forgery, and you can be in prison for committing this crime.
Hold on a second. I did it out of impulse.
Fortunately enough, we never provided a high compensation or pay raise based on the career level that was written on your resume. But you dropped out of college and never graduated while you worked in the accounting department instead of general affairs. You weren't a manager, but you were a mere perpetual rank-and-file employee.
Fine. At this point, this isn't about whether I'm talented or not.
Are you being defiant?
What matters the most is this society is to pay. It's all about money. I decided to switch my career because I hated that I wasn't getting enough pay at my previous job. That's why I applied for this company. I don't mind taking the original pay, and I need you to rehire me at the same pay rates. Please!
You were receiving a lot more here compared to your previous job, is that right? If only you put your head down and worked hard without exaggerating your abilities, you probably would have gotten a pay raise by now. But you ruined it all for yourself. Oh, was it called an opportunity?
Stop trying to make yourself sound so intelligent!
You should tell that to yourself in the past. I don't think there's any service that I can provide at this point. I'd like to excuse myself at this time.
No, I can't see a bright future as long as I stay at that company. Oh, please, let me come back and work here again.
Unfortunately, Walter, we've already hired someone else to fill in that position you resigned.
You're lying.
We also pride ourselves in having a low turnover rate.
Oh my.
Walter, there's something I'd like to say to you before you're gone.
No, I'm not going to be gone, and I don't want to hear it.
It's not easy to always stay motivated to grow and improve. While it's something very important, I don't negate the way you chose to present yourself, but you shouldn't cause trouble to others the way you do. You weren't influential enough. However, as long as you transform and polish what drives you, I'm sure you'll be successful in the future. I completely agree with you, sir.
I don't want to hear any of that. What I want are employment, money, and pay.
And you're still pulling on a facade? Who knows? Maybe if you continue to work at your current company, things might end up towards the right direction for you. You should stay positive.
No, I can't. Please, please give me another chance.
That's not gonna happen. We wish you the best in your future endeavors.
Oh no.
Walter resigned from his new workplace not too long after that. Needless to say, his resume didn't look too good after switching his career twice in such a short time. I heard he's facing challenges with his job search. He was too prideful to rely on recruiting agencies or to work any part-time job, which ended up making him completely broke. I guess it's important to be prideful in the right way, or else that pride will be despite its own purpose. As for me, I've been working as diligently as always as the HR manager. There are a lot of cute girls who recently onboarded at our company. Hey, aren't those two girls looking at me as if they admire me? Am I being overly self-conscious? But being self-conscious is what keeps me positive. Trouble Busters!
Well then, Chateaubriand for the family this year once again. And also for Melanie, of course. A platter of fish sausage. What?
Huh?
My name is Melanie, and I'm a 31-year-old housewife. I hate summer, and that's because there's a memorial service. Aw, well, Trevor, sweetheart, you came this year too. And the memorial service is always held at my in-laws' house.
I mean, of course. In the summer, without that one thing to eat, I might as well not eat at all.
Mrs. Smith, hello. Oh, Melanie, you were there too, were you? I'm sorry. It really is such a nuisance.
A nuisance, she says.
If you really think so, why bother inviting me at all? In the event that I don't come, you criticize me, saying you don't have any common sense. I thought about divorce many times, but it's not something that can be done easily. And if I persevere, things will come to a close. So today I have no choice but to persevere yet again. Just because I came to my in-laws, I'm not allowed to participate in the memorial service. You dare expose yourself to our ancestors? You're frickin' 100 years early. Well then, Chateaubriand for the family this year once again.
Let's eat! Let's eat!
What now? Oh, yes. Actually, I prepared one extra serving for you.
You're so kind, Mom.
For you, Melanie, of course. Platter of fish sausage, Brienne.
The hell is fish sausage, Brienne, Mom? Oh, you're seriously the best. Literally the hardest I've laughed this summer.
This is for your own sake, Melanie.
Mm-hmm. You really are an angel, Mom.
To be honest, though, I want to eat the highest quality meat with Melanie, see?
We'll be living together from the beginning of next month, right? Ah, now that I think about it, that's right.
Trevor, darling, are you already preparing to move?
No, I haven't. More to the point, I haven't told Melanie yet. I was busy trying to cancel the contracts for our apartment and, well...
Did you hear that, Melanie? You better start preparing to move soon, okay?
That's the current situation, so you cooperate, okay? This is so great! Now you can eat all-you-can-eat fish sausage every day!
No, that's not true, Felix. It's not simple fish sausage. It's fish sausage Brienne.
Oh yeah, that's what it was.
Melanie, what do you say?
What's wrong? Are your feet numb?
I can't do it. Are you listening? I can't do it. I can't. A husband who doesn't understand his wife's pain and is constantly laughing. My father-in-law who is always just timid and ends up running to protect himself. To live with such people. Oh, hell no. I'll be doomed if I do that. There's no way I can keep it up. Well, the time is ripe now, isn't it? I wanted to help them, but no. I don't think I will anymore. Unforgivable. Troublebusters initiate. Speak up, for Christ's sake. Shut up. What?
Oh, Melanie, dear. Wait, huh? Melanie?
I freaking had enough. I am no longer at your mercy. Live with y'all cuttlefish? No, I can't do that. Huh? Oh, you have no right to veto. This is because this house is in extreme danger of collapsing in less than a year, and I am the only one who can save it. Collapse?
This house? Explain yourself, Melanie.
There was a big earthquake in this area about 3 years ago, correct? As a result of that disaster, the foundation of this house was severely damaged and has become very loose. Look at this. The marble was rolling down with great force, was it not? The house is seriously leaning, you understand? And more to the point, much like your damn personality. Jack, what should we do to correct the tilt of the house? How much will it cost?
That would be, well, if the house is tilted to the extent that a marble would roll rather fast downward, we will have to take fixing the foundation of the house to bring it back to level, called subsidence correction, into consideration. Not only does a tilted house reduce the value of the property, but also dangerous because it disrupts one's sense of balance and causes health problems. Cracks occur, and doors and windows also have trouble opening and closing.
Simply put, this house is already a defective residence. What? Why didn't you tell us such an important thing earlier? I sensed the danger and told my Mr. Smith, you see. But I didn't hear anything. Hey, what on earth does this mean?
Sorry, I was wondering when to say something, but you always look grumpy when Trevor isn't around. That's why I couldn't bring myself to tell you. I felt like if I told you, you'd fly into a rage.
Well, there's no way I'd get angry over something like that. In fact, I'm angry that you've been quiet about this until now.
I understand about the land subsidence, but why would you pay for it, Melanie?
For real, don't decide shit on your own. We manage our own house, thank you very much. Who would allow the likes of you to help us?
That's right, you're just a mere housewife. And I'm sure you didn't make very much at all before you got married.
Sally, I'm afraid it won't work that way this time.
Huh? All you have to do is straighten out the lopsided building, right? Subsidence correction is quite expensive, you understand?
Even if it's expensive, even you can afford to pay that kind of money. You should know
I received an estimate once before from experts, and cost for subsidence correction was $50,000.
$50,000?
I'm sorry, but we don't have that kind of money saved. That's why I was thinking of borrowing it from Melanie in the form of a loan.
I'm also on leave from work. I can't spare anything. I'm staying here because, well, you understand, right?
Melanie has the inheritance of her deceased parents, so that's why she is the only one able to pay for it.
Huh? I haven't heard of that.
People try to use as much as they have, don't they? The inheritance money was for an emergency on my part.
That's what this is, right? Then please, skip the please. Lend us the money.
That's right. You are Trevor's wife, are you not? Yes, I am, but I decline. What? Why? Why should I save those who disrespect the goddamn hell out of me? Isn't that education, though?
That's right. I'd always told you that Mom's pretty strong-willed, hadn't I? That's what that is for real.
If my humanity and my dignity have been trampled upon to this damn extent, even I will fight back.
Melanie, please, calm down.
I'm sorry, Trevor. Mrs. Smith, I am not angered so easily, so you understand I can't adjust the force of my counterattack. Please forgive me for turning my first ever rebellion into a counterattack that is literally causing the ground to sink, shaking the foundations of your lives.
I get it. Melanie, I'm sorry. Oh, what a way to hold a grudge over some difference in food.
A grudge over some food? Are you serious about that?
Because you were mad about that, right?
Yes, but also no.
The hell do you mean no?
You're always such a wishy-washy fool. Didn't you feel anything about the way I was being treated? Don't you think about anything?
Well,
Answer the question, Trevor.
I did think that Mom was going a bit overboard again.
What else? Did you sense that I was hurt and hated every damn experience?
Well, sure, I did.
So you did sense it and ignored it regardless?
Well, wait! There's a reason for that. See, if I thought that if I switched to your side, your position in the family would become worse, see? I was helping you in a discreet way, see?
Helping? How? Even though I was in countless terrible situations, you didn't do shit. You're my husband, are you not? And this is your home. Why won't you protect me? Mom, please, that's enough. Not once did you say that.
But if I did say that, Mom would get in an even worse mood.
So you'd rather watch me suffer? You'd rather not do shit for my sake?
If you want me to do something, just tell me. Then I can...
You knew full well what was happening, but were too cowardly to do anything about it. What should I say?
We'd think about various things, though, including the fact that things could be worse.
Think about various things. The actions you took after thinking about various things was play the innocent bystander. Your thoughts were optimistic, thinking that things could be worse. You never dared protect me from unnecessary suffering and did nothing. I can't forgive that in itself, but then you freaking talked about moving here with Mrs. Smith? You have no idea how painful it is. Couldn't you imagine that? Trevor, were you actually looking at me properly? Did you ever love me at all?
I was. Just tell me next time. I'm not a mind reader. Like hell I can look inside your head.
That's right. That way of relying on others is not good. Protect yourself, Melanie. The more toxic someone is, the quicker a response like, "I'm not a mind reader," comes. And I'm not asking you to look inside my head, damn it. I'm telling you to watch over me. I'm telling you to imagine. Those who veer away from the argument without doing shit yet again are just giving up. Yes, just like you, Trevor. No matter, though.
I understand. Please, watch my own actions starting next time.
Huh? No, I won't.
What? Why?
Because I'm divorcing you is why.
Divorce? Wait a minute. What? Don't decide that on your own.
Didn't you decide to live with your parents on your own?
A wife should listen to what her husband says, right? A confirmation shouldn't.
Wives are supposed to listen to what their husbands say, yes.
Right? Then...
However, a wife is not supposed to listen to what her husband says unilaterally.
Huh?
You, Mrs. Smith, and even Mr. Felix, aren't you all mistakenly thinking that I'm an unpaid housekeeper who works for the family 24/7? A good wife has that kind of side to her job, you see. No, she does not. I'll pass on that job, thank you very much.
I will never accept divorce.
That response was expected. Do you think that I, a coward, have no plans that considers that? I thought long and hard and made arrangements so that I'd be prepared to divorce at any time.
Cancel your divorce declaration now. If you don't, I won't protect you anymore.
You say so as though you had always protected me. The only thing you ever protected is your mother's mood. You're bluffing. Oh, there's no way you'd prepare for divorce without any guts, Melanie. This is an order. You'll do something about the construction. Am I clear? Eat my ass. Oh, I see. I understand. I understand now. For the time being, how about you apologize, even insincerely? And what is that attitude? I'm telling you that I apologize for what I did. Oh my God, could you, shut the frick up? Why did you claim you apologized when you never did? Truly, an incredible, disgusting sense of pride. Anyway, since I've arrived, do something about the construction. Enough claiming you apologized. Cut the bossiness and giving orders. How long will you feel like a husband's mother, eh? Still in dreamland, are we?
Okay, I'll also cancel the move, so just help me and my mother too.
Give me more orders, why don't you? Didn't you hear any of the conversation I just had with your mother? You are...
Sorry, ma'am. Please remove your belt when passing through the detector. Otherwise, it will find us and go wooey, wooey, wooey.
Oh, is that so? I'm sorry.
Sorry, ma'am. Please remove your belt when passing through the detector. Otherwise, it will find us and go wooey, wooey, wooey.
Oh, is that so? Oh, sorry. Tell me I'm wrong. What were you seeing? Didn't you hear what I was saying? There is no sincerity and no apology in you pricks. Despite the overwhelmingly unfavorable situation, you still try to maintain your damn power, maintaining your dictatorship. Even if you can stand up for yourself, your house will fall.
Will it fall? Really? Houses don't fall down that easily, you know?
If you think so, who am I to stop you? And
apologize!
Whatever. There was one more thing I wanted to talk about, but I lost the will to say it.
Never come back here again!
There's no place for you anymore. I won't forgive you even if you apologize when the time comes.
It's over. Our house is finished.
After that, I had nowhere to go and went to my best friend Helen's house. Oh, I'm so sorry for the inconvenience. Oh, honey, it's all right. You tried so hard. You're safe now.
Let's drink at times like this. Alcohol is for forgetting bad things.
Helen, darling, thank you so much. I decided to stay with them for a while. And a month later...
Hey, Melanie, help us!
Please help us, Melanie!
Help us!
Oh, who is this?
It's me, your husband, Trevor Smith.
What are you talking about? We're already divorced, aren't we? Please pay me $12,000 in compensation ASAP. And you, Mrs. Smith, I would like $15,000 as well. And Uncle Felix, $9,000 from you, please. Yes, I'm already divorced. The grounds for it was psychological abuse. When I was faced with the charge of an unreasonable divorce, I used a watch with a recording function to record all the incidents I had witnessed over the past 7 years as a tool to legally protect myself. And this served as solid evidence that eventually allowed me to get the divorce. Because of his vicious behavior for 7 years, I was able to receive a fairly high amount of compensation.
We'll do something about that in due time.
Do something about that?
We'll pay it. Miss Melanie, please help us. Just as you said, the house...
It tilted and collapsed to rubble. I told you so. Moreover, that house was gaining popularity from termites too, wasn't it?
You knew?
Yes, I knew everything. Because I found out once the foundation survey was done.
I'm telling you, I didn't know that much. It's true.
Termites were having a 24/7 all-you-can-eat, and the repair costs alone, which also served as renovations, would be $30,000. It no longer functions as a home.
I was wrong. Truly, I was so wrong.
Melanie, dear, I'm so sorry. Hear me. The divorce has already been finalized, and it's too late. Also, my lawyer has issued a restraining order against me, including phone calls, did he not?
But that's not important.
Who thought that I, who was going through so much shit and suffering wasn't important? It's already too late.
Please, Melanie, lend us some money. If that's not possible, reducing the alimony compensation. No, postpone it, please. In any case, we're in a really bad situation right now.
I thought so. I'm hanging up now.
Hang on! Don't hang up!
Shut up. The voice I hate the most in the world. You will be fined an additional $3,000 for breaking the restraining order if you don't hang up the phone right now.
What? But
Additional penalty of $3,000 confirmed. And after that, I stopped hearing from Trevor. After that, the 5 pricks who had no money due to the compensation they owed me were unable to leave the moth-eaten house even if they wanted to, and seemed to be living within what seems to be left standing. 2 people are retired, 1 is unemployed, and the only horsepower available to them is Trevor, working a 9 to 5 for $3,000 as salary. It seems like there will be a race for money and trouble that will lead to either a total collapse of the family or the total collapse of the house. On the other hand, I now live in the room next to Helen's apartment in the city, thanks to my late parents' inheritance. And I'm now going to a vocational school. Now I'm rebuilding my life. Troublebusters!
It's fine. This is my daughter-in-law's restaurant, so everything is free. Your bill will be $2,000. I'm not going to pay that. You don't pay the $2,000, I'm going to call the police. Huh? What? What? Why is your face so serious? You're joking, right? My name is Melanie, and I was finally able to open up the restaurant of my dreams. And as the owner and chef, I've succeeded in establishing a very busy restaurant at 35 years old. Today I received a reservation for 30 people for a full private buyout of the restaurant from my mother-in-law, Michelle, saying to celebrate my restaurant anniversary, but I hope nothing goes wrong, but there was a reason that I was uneasy about this. To tell you the truth, Michelle loved to be in luxury, but hated spending money, and she would always come to our house to eat for free and then leave. If she comes this time expecting the same, well, there are 30 people attending and she's already ordered a lot off the menu. More than anything, this isn't my house. It's a restaurant, so surely this time she'll be paying money for it. Come on, everybody. Don't hesitate and eat. We've enjoyed plenty already, Miss Michelle. You really do have good taste, Miss Michelle. This food is delicious. But are you sure about the bill? What? It's fine. It's fine. This is my daughter-in-law's restaurant, so everything is free. What? I remember you saying that before, but it is the truth, right? Given how many people there are and how much we've eaten. Miss Michelle? Can you please not interrupt while your customers are having a conversation? I would really love to do that, but I couldn't help but to come over after I heard you say something about the meal being free.
Hey, Melanie, why are you being so annoying?
Oh, I didn't know you were here, Steven.
Am I not allowed to be? I also want to celebrate the opening of your restaurant with my mom.
Is that so? If you want to celebrate my restaurant, then it means you're going to pay, right? That's what I chose to believe, and I calmed myself down. It's for 30 people after all, of course. They're going to pay, and if that's not the case... Looks like your wife is a little bit concerned. Is everything okay?
Yeah, of course it's fine.
Actually, I helped pay a portion of the opening investment for this restaurant. Oh, so that's why your daughter-in-law can't say anything to you. Exactly. But this time there are 30 people here. Are you sure it's fine? Well, just leave it to me. That stupid little four-eyed woman, it's almost amazing how easy she is to push over. Well, in that case, we'll leave it to you. That's right, all of us has taken care of you more than enough times already. Like I said, leave it to me. Thank you very much for your reservation. I'll do you a favor and come back again sometime. Your bill will be $2,000. Huh?
Hey!
What's the matter? Are you really trying to take money from us? Up until now, you've helped out with the opening investment for the restaurant. I've given you as many discounts as I can until now. Don't worry, I appreciate you for doing that. Please appreciate me not with your words, but with paying this bill. What is this? Why are you stronger than usual today? There are 30 people here, you know. What? Yes. It's not that I'm trying to be strong, but I don't think there would be any restaurant owner who would accept 30 people dining and dashing. What did you say? Please don't be mad. I'm not saying anything that's incorrect. You rented out the whole restaurant, you know, for 30 people. That's right. You should be grateful. I must receive money from you for this. Huh?
Don't you see how many friends my mom brought for your restaurant, Melanie?
Customers are customers because they pay money. This is not the living room of a house. It's a restaurant. It's a business. It needs to be paid. Don't worry, if you make this free, then I promise I won't come over to your place for a while if that's the case. It's fine, right?
Nice. Famous last words.
There's no way that's fine.
Huh?
Just this time, no matter how much you pressure me, I won't budge, whether it's by yourselves or in a large group. Dining and dashing isn't acceptable. This is not food being served at home. What the hell? Putting on a nice face and getting carried away like that? I'm very grateful that you helped out with the finances for the opening of this restaurant. That's right, then you should show that with your actions. I have been showing with my actions, haven't I? Over the last 2 years, I haven't once received payment for a meal. So what? That's obvious, isn't it? Obvious? Surely not. If anything, it's only just the beginning. If you want to show your gratitude to me, then the bill this time, you need to make it free. However, it is $2,000. Like I said that I'll hold off on coming back to the restaurant for a while. You're so annoying. Hey, Miss Michelle? Wait a minute. Is it still not settled? Of course everything's fine. That's enough already. This is hard enough by myself for me to make the food and drink for 30 customers for free. That's way too ridiculous. That's why I said I won't be coming for a while, right? I'm making a compromise for you. That's not what a compromise is. Why are you being so stubborn? Are you trying to embarrass me? It's more embarrassing that you're trying not to pay. I'm a customer that should never have to pay here. Nobody ever acknowledged that. But until this very moment, you let me get by with that. It's not that I let you get by it, that I had given up. Well then, do that today as well.
Just give up and then it's game over.
You can't just say what you want. This time, you've crossed the line for eating and drinking for free. That's why I said I won't come to the restaurant for a while.
And I'll make sure that she doesn't either, so let it go.
In that case, please convince her to pay the money this time.
Are you seriously trying to take $2,000 from my mom?
That's $2,000 for 30 people. In terms of price, I believe I've been very generous. Listening to my husband, Steven, I couldn't keep my mouth shut. And first of all, there was no way that I was going to accept a dine and dash of 30 customers. I'll never forgive them. Troublebusters. If you don't pay the $2,000, I'm calling the police. What? This is a joke, right? Your intention is completely to dine and dash, and especially today, I've given you the entire restaurant privately for you. It's very different from giving you a special treatment at home. But it was always okay, so of course I'm going to think today would be okay. It's already a lot for one person, but to expect 30 meals for free is way too ridiculous. It's not like I'm asking for $20 for lunch. This is dinner for 30 people for $2,000. Do you understand? Like I said, that's... all right. I'm not going to come for a while, so it's fine. I'm tired of hearing this ridiculous excuse that makes no sense.
Hey, Melanie, you! How dare you speak to my mom like that?
You keep your mouth shut, please. If you have time to come to my restaurant and nag me like that, then why don't you get a job? What? Your husband is unemployed?
No. Right now I'm just in my charging mode, I guess.
Isn't that what society calls unemployed? That's right. You need to hurry up and go get a job instead of being here eating out at a restaurant.
How dare you embarrass me like that?
Whatever. You've been in the way all this time. You're a grown adult and yet you cling to your mother for meals. How dare you to my Steven? Do you have time to be defending your son? How do you plan on taking responsibility for $2,000? Go on, Mr. Steven. You hurry up and leave. You don't have money, so even if you stay here, you're not going to be any use.
You better not forget this, Melanie!
Steven? What on earth is wrong with you, Michelle? Your poor daughter-in-law, she hasn't accepted this all? Well, of course, I hadn't heard about this, and even if I did, I would have declined. What? We thought you'd already agreed on this together with Miss Melanie. There's no way there would be any restaurant out there that would forgive a dine and dash at $2,000. Miss Michelle, we're not going to pay $2,000. That's right. This has nothing to do with today. We have all paid for your meals multiple times already. That's right. That's right. If you don't give us back for all of that, it's going to be a problem. When I asked them what they were talking about, apparently my mother-in-law had told them that in return for making dinner at my restaurant for free, she was asking them to pay for her lunches or get coupons from her friends and stealing from them. How dare you? What a disgusting way to think. Just to satisfy your own pockets, you were going around telling everybody that my restaurant would be free? No, well, I just thought that might be one way to go about it. Obviously not the case. If anything, no! I'm definitely going to have you pay his money. What is this? This is very unlike you to be so strong. In reality, for every single meal that you've had here for free, I've been putting out of my own pocket. As you said, I was able to open this restaurant, thanks to your investment help. In regards to that, I'm grateful. That's right. You think so, right? Yes, that's why even when you were acting like that, the restaurant, I let it slide. And since you were my mother-in-law, I thought I could at least treat you to lunch, and that's how I maintain this face. That 2D face of yours, I want 3D. I don't really understand what you're saying, but what you're trying to say is that I should be giving you more, isn't it? I decline. Hey, she's very clearly saying no.
How do you plan on paying for today?
Well, in the off chance that I actually have to pay it. What do you mean in the off chance? It is 100% chance.
This way, if my ungrateful daughter-in-law is planning on collecting money, I'm very sorry, but I'm gonna have to collect $67 per person.
Huh? Are you joking? You told us that you were going to cover the bill for this restaurant. That's right. You're the one that said it yourself, so you need to take responsibility.
If you don't want to, you better give back all of the money of hours that you spent.
I have to say, we have spent at least $50 per person on you.
So in total, it's going to cost you, give or take, about $1,500.
We were the ones that spent money on you first.
That's right, and yet you don't get to say, never mind what I said, I do need the money. That's ridiculous.
If you want to pay us money, then you need to pay us back first.
That's right, we're not going to accept you collecting money from us after the fact. But I need you to accept this. Otherwise, we're all going to be treated as criminals for dining and dashing. No, we won't. You're the only one that's going to be.
Chef, this woman is going to pay the bill, so... I understand. Thank you very much for coming to our restaurant today.
We're very sorry for making you feel bad about this. But that woman is the one that's wrong.
The food was delicious. We'll be back to eat it. I hope so.
Hey, wait a minute. No, the bill. What do you plan on doing about the bill?
You're going to do whatever it takes to pay it. Solved.
There's no way that I can pay $2,000. If I could pay it, then I would already have done it.
Like I said, none of our business. That's your problem to do something about it and has nothing to do with us.
If you're going to say you have no other choice, then we will collect money from everyone, but...
Please!
But in that case, we're going to cut off all ties with you.
What? But why?
People treat you to meals all the time, and yet when the time comes for you to pay, you can't. We can't trust anybody like that.
No way.
Anyway, we're gonna leave now, even though we just had a delicious meal and we're feeling so great. You turned that all into nothing.
I'm sorry. I promise I'll make it up to you. I'm very sorry to bother you while you're on your knees, but the payment for the bill, please. Why? What do you mean? No matter how you think about it, your friends are the ones that were logical.
That's not what I mean. Why? Why? When I'm your mother-in-law, you're not gonna have my back.
No, it's a bill that high. There's no way that I could.
Because you're being stubborn and you won't accept it. Look at this. Do you not realize how big of a thing I've lost?
No, I've realized what's more hurtful than an amount like $2,000 is losing the trust of your friends. And they say that trust is like a mirror. Once it's shattered, it's gone. I do have a little bit of sympathy for you, but this is a result of what you've brought on yourself with your lack of manners. So I think the only thing you can do now is to pay the $2,000 here. And to go and genuinely apologize to all of them.
$2,000 is so much money.
It is true that $2,000 is a lot of money, but from what I remember, back when you were able to prepare it immediately, so surely there's no way you can't pay it.
Impossible.
What?
First of all, if that was going to be possible, then I would have paid a long time ago.
What? Wait a minute. Was the person who actually prepared the initial investment for the restaurant your husband?
I'm the one that asked him to, and that is that. I'm going to make that clear.
I understand. Thank you very much. Well then, does that mean that the only person that can pay is your husband?
That's right, my one and only husband. If you just think about it, then don't you understand?
What about any money that you saved before you got married?
Ever since I've been born, I've never once had to have a job.
Well, that's a problem. In that case, the only thing left for me to do is to report this to your husband.
You can't do that. Definitely not. Not that. My husband is really, really strict about loose spending of money like this. If he finds out, he's going to be super mad at me.
Well, you're just gonna have to accept that as the punishment.
Don't say that.
This is a business after all, and I need to receive the money no matter what, somehow.
Is money that important to you?
Of course it is. Isn't it obvious?
This is something that's going to affect my life after this, and yet that's how badly you want $2,000.
That's a given.
You're a thief, desperate for money, a monster daughter-in-law that would sell her own mother-in-law for money. If he divorces me, it's going to be your fault.
No, it's going to be your fault and your fault only. Your fault. Just for a mere $2,000, you tried to steal my friends and my husband from me. You must have some misunderstanding to be blaming me. Cut it out already and call your husband. I will follow up. Oh, great idea. Fabulous idea. Brilliant. A genius. A heaven-sent suggestion. Oh, what is that? Miss Melanie, now that I think about it, that opening investment wasn't something we gave to you. It was something that we let you borrow. Yes, that's right. I borrowed it. That's right, isn't it? Well then, why don't I have you return it to me right here and right now? About that. Whoa there, I won't accept split payments. You could let me slide for a small bill of $2,000. So you're going to pay it back in one payment? I'm requesting a full payment at once. We've come this far and you're using an outrageous hand, aren't you? This is your fault for making me do this. I was totally okay with split payments. But this is your punishment for trying to grossly be strong against me. When you're just my daughter-in-law. Listen, you better remember this. There's not a single daughter-in-law in this world that can go against their mother-in-law. And I'm going to make sure that you regret going against me. Well then, hurry up and give me back that money. If not, I'm going to call the police on you. Right, that face. You just keep that face right there, and then you're going to remain my own personal free chef. If you don't want to pay it in one payment, then make this meal free. And until you return the $10,000, I'm going to be eating for free forever. Really? You truly are rotten to your bones. Yeah, you're just a novice that couldn't open up a restaurant with what you had on your own, so you keep your mouth shut. Let's just do as you're told. Do as I'm told. Keep my mouth shut. My response is no. If that's how you're going to do this, then I'm not going to show any mercy either. First of all, about that opening investment that you were talking about of $10,000, here's all of the receipts that prove how many $20 lunches you continue to eat here, and the combined total of that is $12,020. What? The opening investment of $10,000. I've properly returned all of that through all of your meals here. Huh? What? If anything, I've returned it with an added interest on top. If you want to collect the $10,000 from me in one payment, well then, I will collect the $12,020 for all the meals that you've refused to pay for until now. Oh, pardon me, including the bill for today, I would like for you to return $14,020. You should be returning the opening investment to us first. All right then, I would be happy to deduct that from the total. Please pay $4,020. You should be paying back first. Fine. Ms. Melissa? Yes, ma'am? I'm sorry to bother you, but please take out $10,000 from the bank. Understood. Thank you for waiting. Here's $10,000. It's true. Well then, now it's my turn. For your bill as of today, I'll be receiving $14,020. See? That's how this works. No, seriously, why did I have to waste our time like this and send Melissa to the bank? That's what I think. Because that's all I have on hand. Ms. Melissa, I'm sorry, but please go and put this $10,000 back in the bank. Understood. So, what would you like to do about the remaining $4,020? For now, can I just borrow it and... Not with that amount. It's not just $40, you know. It's $4,000, you know. At the very least, just let me go with the $2,000 from today. No, when you brought up the opening investment amount, I lost all patience for you. I'm sorry. It's already too late. You're the one that started this, and I won't show any mercy. I was coming here because I thought of all the meals were for free. As if anything would be that easy. I was making sure to deduct every single time from the investment that I borrowed to open this restaurant. You never told me that. This is unfair. This is a scam. Is this a boomerang? Who was the one that was using their position as mother-in-law behaving like I owed them the world? If you're still going to claim that this was a scammer, or whatever, then please go ahead and contact the police. That would make my job easier too. Once you're taken care of by the police, then I'm sure your husband will find out about this too. If you're happy to do that, then go ahead. I'm sorry. You're not even apologizing because you think that you did anything wrong. You're apologizing because you're in trouble, and I don't need that. There's no turning back now, so this is your turn. Please pay $4,020. I don't have it. Do you want to go to the police? This is a crime of dining and dashing, so I'm sure you're going to have some kind of punishment. You're okay with that, right? I'm sorry. You're so persistent. I don't need an apology just out of your mouth. That's not the case. I really do regret it. How do you regret it? Your logic is perfect, Miss Melanie, and so all I can do is apologize. All you can do is apologize. What is wrong with her? She doesn't understand anything. I'm calling the police, even if you run away. I know where you live, so there's no point. Stop it. I'm sorry. I'll call my husband, okay? Honey, I'm so sorry. After that, my mother-in-law was yelled at to dust by my father-in-law, and for now I was able to receive the $4,020 from my father-in-law, but apparently my father-in-law wasn't intending to lend the opening investment, but he had considered it a gift, and he let the thunder come down on his wife, who went behind his back and did what she wanted.
That rotten nerve of yours. I'm going to re-educate you.
Forgive me. Forgive me.
No way. That 4,020 that I printed for you. You need to work as a janitor of the house and earn it back.
No way. Ever since I've been born, I have the pride of never having to work in my life.
Oh, sir, I hate to ask this on top of that, but if possible, would you please be able to take care of Steven along with her?
What? That guy? Is he still unemployed?
Yes.
That useless son. Even though he told me that last month he found a job. I know. I'm gonna take care of the both of them together.
Thank you very much. After that, my mother-in-law, Steven, both began their jobs as janitors working part-time, and apparently they're working a lot to pay back their debt.
I never should have asked to make $2,000 for free.
Why am I also stuck doing this? This is all your fault, Mom!
After the incident at the restaurant, apparently her friends are also avoiding her, and right now she's in the midst of being all alone. As for Steven, my father-in-law put a lot of pressure on him to divorce me and let me have an easier life, and so it seems like I might be getting divorced soon. On the other hand, as for me, ever since my mother-in-law and Steven stopped coming to the restaurant, things are going amazingly. My mother-in-law's former friends come by for lunches and dinners, and my sales are even doubling. Using the reason that it's her daughter-in-law's restaurant, thinking meals would be free is stupid and foolish. There's nothing more expensive than what's free. Obviously, I wasn't gonna let it go for free. It's a trouble buster.
Hey, Melanie.
The inheritance of $2 million is ours. Get out. Huh? All we have to do is follow the instructions in the will. Yes, I understand.
Let me give it to you straight. Mr. and Mrs. Sanderson, the legacy you will receive is...
My name is Melanie. My beloved grandmother passed away, and I just can't stop crying. Oh, I wanted to be more filial to you, Grandma. I will never forget the days I spent with you. I'll make you proud.
Huh, so annoying. Make it on a frickin' Monday, not a Friday.
Then we could have rested. Mr. Seth, Megan.
Hey, Melanie.
The inheritance of $2 million is ours. Get out. Huh?
Everything in that old woman's legacy now belongs to us.
There's a funeral going on now. Talking about the will and the inheritance is unscrupulous.
That doesn't matter, does it? All things considered, in this world, the will of the living takes precedence over everything else, so...
Well, in any case, the old sow claimed I was the cuter one of her grandchildren. Congratulations to me, for real. I'll hear more about that nonsense later on. Now, so that Grandma's soul can rest in peace, both of you should... Yeah. Enough lecturing us, little sister.
We are going nuts with the development of our own app over here. Thank you very much. And we still have so much to do. Of course, we must go straight to talking about the inheritance as punishment for being so tardy with all this shit.
That's too ridiculous. Common sense or not, it doesn't matter. To be honest or dishonest is up to us.
$2 million is the lifetime income of an ordinary office man, right? Don't blame me if it makes me excited.
So inhumane. This is the worst. Being the worst right now is the best. In any case, if you don't feel like mourning Grandma's passing, please go home.
That was definitely our intention from the beginning. Who's gonna be so picky and polite to come to a place like this?
All we have to do is follow the instructions in the will. Yes, I understand. If that's the case, it can't be helped, I suppose. Are you satisfied? Could you please leave now? Huh, still a very unattractive little sister I've got.
We will not give anything to you.
My older sister and her husband continued to act irreverent until the very end and left the venue. I'm sure Megan also owes a lot to our grandmother. She probably owed her a lot of money, and she's probably only feeling so lucky that she didn't have to pay her back. Such toxic people will have severe repercussions in life. Unforgivable. Troublebusters initiate.
Not even a legacy of 1 cent will go to us.
What do you mean? I don't understand. I really don't.
No. You actually do know, do you not?
What are you talking about? The will is right here, and it says that all assets will be transferred to me, Megan. But you wrote that will, did you not? Huh? What? What are you saying? No matter how similar you made your handwriting, people can tell.
Compared to the deceased, the way you compose sentences, your style of writing person, among other things, is merely an unwavering composition of your habits. Forging documents is not something a common citizen like you can do. Hey now, what the frick? Looks like we got caught after all, Megan.
Megan saw we. I thought I could do it.
At least we tried. Sorry, so sorry. That will is a fake.
We were hoping for a quick break, but it turns out it's not that easy.
How do I put this?
This had become a matter of mercy or misery, quite literally like gamblers with no sense of risk or crisis, and shyly leaves the venue despite having lost a huge game where it was a matter of surviving or perishing. Yeah, sorry for the prank.
Just hurry the hell up and get the real will out. I guess that's why a lawyer's here, eh?
Wow, that's truly shocking.
How much of a mistake you made and how that will negatively affect your future.
Did you forget her promise to Grandma, Megan? Promise?
Now, Miss Melanie, let's proceed slowly, shall we? First of all, regarding the will of the deceased, Mrs. Salia Goodman, this right here is a will that she herself wrote.
My attorney, Morrison, proceeded to read out a statement stating that all of the inheritance would be given to Melanie. What? Isn't that just too freaking greedy? No, that's exactly what you put in your will. We needed money.
Yeah, you're a little sister, so you better sacrifice a lot for her, eh? That's what sisterly love is all about.
I wouldn't mind it being given to you as her first choice, but I would never, ever aid people who would willingly make a fake will and be blatantly happy about my beloved grandma's passing. And I'm telling you that the fake will was a practical joke. Even we weren't being freaking serious. No, you were completely serious.
It doesn't matter how serious you were. If you commit a legitimate crime, it's still a crime. Your act falls under the crime of forgery of private official documents, and the penalty is imprisonment for a period of between 3 months and 5 years. Nothing more, nothing less.
Naturally, I will raise a claim to prosecution.
Take us to court!
Well, I don't want to forgive you for what you've done in the past, so... Isn't that too far? We're sisters.
It doesn't matter. Wouldn't it be natural that you're punished if you do something illegal?
Strangers can shut the frick up. This is a problem between me and Melanie.
The person in question wants to raise a claim for prosecution. That's where the lawyer steps in.
You will have a criminal record, and the distribution of Grandma's estate will be zilch. I feel sorry for your fate, truly, but this was also your own doing. You have no other choice but to accept it as your own fault and give up. It's freaking $2 million! I can't give up even if I'm told it's my own fault.
For real? We were already working in anticipation of the inheritance coming to us. Oh, yes, I've heard through the grapevine with these cute ears of mine. Seth, my buddy boy, you started an iPhone app company and are currently working on a game, right? Why do you?
You can figure that out if you do a little research.
The profit will only be made once the game is completed and published. If funds stop rolling in, what you have made so far will all be for naught, right?
The loan amount is already at its limit too, right? That's right! We've squeezed what we can get. That's why Grandma's inheritance is so freaking important.
Please, make me a man. Please!
I don't approve. I do not approve. I am a relative of Grandma Thalia too. I have the right to receive at least some of the inheritance. I won't allow anything selfish to happen. I wonder what the villain who forged private official documents is saying now.
Originally, you would have received a secured portion of the estate.
Huh? A secured portion? Can I get that kind of money?
Hey, yo! Oh, the English is past tense. You can't get it anymore.
Why? Give it to us.
For real! Give us what we're entitled to! You two are the ones who forfeited that right, see?
Huh?
A person who forges a will be disqualified as a member eligible to inherit a secure portion. In other words, you won't get a penny in the end.
For the last time, that was a joke. It was a damn stupid prank.
Whether you were serious or not doesn't matter. The fact remains you created a fake will, threw out Melanie and her belongings without any negotiation, and tried to steal all the inheritance away for yourselves.
We were hoping we would settle it if we got caught by saying it was all a joke.
But if it wasn't discovered, you were just going to take over, right?
No, we probably would have said something at some point. No one will ever believe such stupid sleep talk. What you did was a very good example of fraud. I admit to that. Just please stop with the court bullshit.
For real? I am a president of sorts, you know. My reputation will be damaged.
You yourselves were the ones who did something that tarnished that reputation, eh? That's why we're apologizing, honestly. Introverts can be so frickin' obsessive.
If you can just apologize and fix everything, you wouldn't need me here at all.
No, wait, please. Do you understand that we were in a lot of trouble already when our plan ended in failure?
People experience such terrible consequences because they try to ensnare others in order to satisfy their own desires, ma'am.
The Rolls Royce that we own, we borrowed money for that, and also to fund my husband's app in anticipation of receiving $2 million afterwards.
For real? I have over 500 grand in debt, but I can't receive even a single penny. Are you telling us to commit seppuku or something?
I don't want you to do that, no.
Of course he doesn't. After all, you guys also have to pay back your debt to Melanie as well.
Debt to Melanie? I'll ask you to repay your debts, you know. $50,000. What the hell is that? I don't remember borrowing that kind of money from you, Melanie. Indeed, I haven't loaned you anything. You haven't loaned us... Hey, lawyer! This is a scam! A goddamn scam at its finest here. This seaweed-haired bitch is trying to make up a debt that doesn't exist and make people think they owe her money. It's a mindless crime. C-R-I-M-E. Crime!
Yeah!
$2 million in compensation.
Yeah!
You have no choice, eh? Keeper of the law. You! Damn it, why are you ignoring us?
I am an agent hired by Miss Melanie Goodman. I will not say anything that might be disadvantageous to my client.
Oh, disadvantageous? Which means that what she just said was quite risky, eh?
No, there's nothing risky about her statement.
You seem to be suddenly getting excited, but my request for a refund is a legitimate right, you know? What the? You're so stingy that you've never lent me any money, damn it! But you borrowed a lot of money from Grandma Thalia, did you not? I did, but she's no longer with us, so that's all disappeared, right? No, that's not true. Huh?
I suppose you thought that if the person whom you're indebted to passed away, your debts will disappear?
Of course it will, because the person who loaned the money to me has disappeared from this world.
However, that's not the case, you see.
Then what is the reality? Wait until Ghost Thalia comes back from beyond the grave and collects it? No, I'm the one collecting it all. I do not owe you money. This is such a scam.
Even if the person who lent money passes on, the obligation to repay the borrowed money does not disappear. Much like Article 896 of Japan's Civil Code, the lender's heir will inherit the rights to receive the debt of $50,000.
And I am that heir. I have received the right to receive the debt from Grandma Thalia. Does that mean that the debt I owed Grandma Thalia was just inherited by you? That's right. So from now on, keep in mind that I will collect the debt more relentlessly than Grandma, so you better be prepared. The hell is that privilege? I thought I could forget about the 50 grand. If you guys hadn't acted so maliciously, you could have covered that part with the secured portion.
Soon gotten, soon spent indeed. The ill-advised speculation shall collapse completely, and you live alongside a large amount of debt.
You will not be able to inherit the house. Your inheritance will be zilch. You will have to give up your car, you will be burdened with debt, and President Seth Sanderson here will go out of business. Wait a minute, that's too tragic though.
That's right. There's nothing left for us, is there?
The debt you received in advance will remain along with a criminal record.
I don't want to get anything like that. Wait, please. We won't be able to live if that happened.
The game will be completed in a little bit too. Don't get in the way of my dreams.
This is just selfish self-destruction. If you hadn't further sinned in the first place, you wouldn't be completely disinherited of the estate. And although it would only be a portion, you would still receive a good deal of money. You bastards acted in such a disgraceful, disrespectful manner during Grandma's funeral. Repeatedly being so resentful, with the only words blurted out was money, money, money. If that wasn't enough, the first plan that comes to your bird brains is to forge a will, the worst trick ever. I knew from the first glimpse that it was a fake. When Grandma handed over the will to Mr. Morrison here, I accompanied her. So, you knew the whole time and let us have at it? Yes. My beloved Grandma was grossly disrespected when I was seeing her off, and I was so angry that I immediately decided to stand by and let you two slime bags destroy yourselves.
So, the fact that you simply replied that we would be bequeathed of 2 million.
That only meant that I understood that you are toxic beyond imagination. What? You fooled us again? What's with the again, Megan? Didn't you just misunderstand? Whether it was forgery or throwing me and my belongings out of the house, it was all a matter of your own judgment.
We will hold you responsible for the results of your actions, and Miss Melanie has the right to pursue and claim responsibility. That is all.
With such a childish concept, you sure had the guts to go through with creating a fake will. And FYI, Seth was the one who came up with the plan. So if you're going to make a claim, he should be the only one to face the consequences, eh?
What the? Hey now, since we're frickin' married, our fates are now intertwined.
No, I'm just gonna divorce you.
The cruelty! Even Pyramid Head, the executioner from Silent Hill, wouldn't do such a black-hearted, merciless thing to me!
You're the one who bought the Rolls Royce, and you're the one who founded the company. I have no part in that.
Of course you have a part in this! You were the one who wrote the fake will, and it would be impossible to pretend you weren't involved!
I wouldn't have written it in the first place without your orders. Such a meaningless, brainless boast. I started a game company just for the sake of calling myself a game creator.
With sushi, it's more delicious.
I tried the beta version of the game. There's a limit to how boring something can be. I'd rather be chasing dragonflies than play with that bullshit. The hell is Sushi Wars? Frick that game. It will not sell. Its very existence breathes dark history for the world. Historians will barf at its name.
Shut up! How can an amateur like you frickin' understand how good my game is, truly?
Huh? Aren't games played by the most amateur of amateurs, buddy boy?
Shit! You!
Silencio! Espera! No te muevas! Now is not the time to argue.
That's right. Both of you will go to hell together. You have to join hands and work hard together. Melanie, it's me, your loving older sister. Oh, I know. Your loving sister was just fooled by the bastard next to her. You heard our exchange, right? If this guy hadn't thought of it, I wouldn't have done anything wrong. Imagine a world without Seth Sanderson. I'm sure I wouldn't have made a false will. I have no interest in hypothetical theories. It is an undeniable truth that you colluded with Mr. Sanderson and forged a fake will, and it is also irreversible. Colluded? But after all, he is my husband, and I feel threatened whenever I'm arguing with him. Threatened?
Perhaps you're talking about being threatened. Despite your admittedly low education, there is no need to use difficult words to suit Melanie, you see.
The hell is feeling threaded? I would say your stomach's all twisted up now, like a thread, but...
Melanie! No, Miss Melanie! Would you like to invest in my company?
This is my little sister. Don't just sell yourself to her. I will not invest.
No, please! I would like you to ignore my humanity for just a little and just look at the abilities as a game creator.
First of all, could you please stop calling yourself a game creator?
Huh?
Because it makes me sick.
Even if the Sushi Wars trilogy is gonna flunk, I even have an idea for an amazing game called A Green Man.
Make the agreement at the right time.
When I was younger.
That's nice.
In a way, it's this rhythm game where you have to be in sync with the complaints or boasts of your boss, your wife, or colleagues, etc.
No way something like this will sell. Don't underestimate mobile games. Don't underestimate its users. And besides, you are already the main player in the game of life. No house, no money, lots of debt. So you have to focus on that. Right, Melody? This bastard's just a lost cause. He has zero talent, see?
I beg you, please invest. I promise you I will create a game that will amaze the world. Of course I'm getting a divorce, so please just help me.
Oh my. The breath reeks on multiple levels.
You're a couple who look so good together in misery. No! No matter how hard I try, you won't forgive me. I also loved both you and Grandma, Melanie. Do not lie to me.
I should have learned more about inheritance and the law. Megan was just so good at imitating other people's handwriting. These intrusive thoughts! I should have just lived my life honestly and not done any tricks!
Even if they repented, their mistakes and sins will not disappear. After that, the two traitors completely changed into apologetic brats begging for mercy. But I had no intention of forgiving them after the commotion at Grandma's funeral. That's why I let them cook. And as a result, the price they paid for pushing it through to the end was enormous. Although they were spared a sentence in prison for forging private official documents, they were given a period of probation. The amount of debt owed amounted to the gargantuan sum of $444,400, including the loan for the Rolls-Royce, the failure to start up a business, and the debt Megan owed Grandma. After that, the two were never seen again. For now, the money keeps popping up in my bank book, so I think they're still alive somewhere on Earth. On the other hand, I am thinking of doing something with the inheritance I received. No matter what kind of business I create, I want it to be something that my grandma in heaven would be proud of. Troublebusters!
This is our new house. From now on, my mom and dad are gonna live together with us.
Looking forward to it, Helen. There's no way.
But why?
Because you and I got divorced a month ago.
Huh? Divorce?
Well then, I'm going to get going. Yes, you don't need to worry about Mikey. Sure. Thank you very much. My name is Helen. I'm a full-time housewife. I was just blessed with my first pregnancy, and I want to say that things are smooth sailing. But my husband, Michael, was a complete mama's boy with an Oedipus complex, and he believes everything his mother says is correct. To prepare for the big event coming up next month, I gathered my belongings, got ready to go back to my parents' place. I was saying bye to my mother-in-law, and then when I thought that Michael was coming to drive me there, he unbelievably told me to take the train. And the reason for that was...
I don't want to waste even 1 second of my time with my mom.
That's enough. Living at home with my mom was great, and thanks to my mom taking care of me, I was able to give birth to a very healthy baby girl. My husband came to pick me up. Then I realized that the road back home was slightly different, and then when we arrived at the destination, for some reason, it was a house that I'd never seen before. Mysteriously, there were 2 front doors. Hey, whose house is this? But then coming out from the other door was my mother-in-law and my father-in-law who had Alzheimer's. I couldn't wrap my head around the situation. When I asked my husband about it, he told me the shocking truth.
This is our new house. From now on, my mom and dad are gonna live together with us.
Live together? What do you mean? While you were away, Helen, Michael and I discussed and decided this together. Is that so?
Yeah, my mother never does anything wrong. That's why, now on, you're gonna clean and cook for my parents as well, okay?
Looking forward to it, Helen. Sure. No way, is this a joke? However, that lifestyle was going to become even more of a hell than I could have even imagined. Sir, only my belongings are in that drawer. Sheesh, how many times? This has to be a crime now.
Who the hell are you?
Sir, like I said, I'm Helen.
Oh, well, thank you very much for taking care of me.
No, you're the one that took care of me. All I can do is go along with it now. Helen?
Helen?
For the sake of my daughter, I suggested splitting up the chores with my mother-in-law and my husband, but then the response that I got was, absolutely not. Chores, cooking, and raising a child is a mother's job. If you can't even do that, you're just spoiled. What? Spoiled?
That's what my mom says, so you better pull it together.
What the heck is that? Well then, we're going out for dinner tonight. What? Go out?
Because there's no way that we can be satisfied with this kind of lazy cooking. Oh, but we'll leave Dad with you.
What? Wait a minute.
Miss Housemaid, is dinner ready yet?
Housemaid? I'll make it right now. I believed that when my daughter was born that Michael would change. Maybe I should get a divorce and raise this girl by myself. I couldn't handle it anymore, and without thinking, I called my mom back home and told her everything. Helen, pull it together. You're no longer a wife, nor a daughter-in-law. What? What do you mean? You are a mother. A mother? That's right. And what is the most important thing for you to protect as a mother? The most important thing to protect. That's right. I've been desperately tolerating this to protect this life with this family. But now is different. Now that I'm a mother, the most important thing for me to protect is this girl. I see, Mom. Thank you. Helen, you're my daughter, so you better stay strong and you're not going to lose. Yeah. The two of them had dumped the care of my father-in-law on me while they go out and enjoy a meal together. I didn't get married to take care of this ridiculous mummy's boy and his Oedipus complex. That's enough of messing around. None of you are my family anymore. You better not underestimate a mother's will. I'll never forgive you. It's a trouble buster. Yeah, what's the matter?
Helen! Oh, come on, everything is the matter.
Excuse me? What?
Ever since you walked out of the house, it's already been 1 month. At this rate, we're living separately.
Living separately? Oh.
What do you mean? When are you gonna move back over here?
Excuse me? There's no way that I would live there.
But why?
Because you and I got a divorce a month ago.
Huh? Divorce?
Excuse me? Did you just say divorce? Helen, what on earth are you thinking? And you dare to call yourself our daughter-in-law? Shut up. I'm not your daughter-in-law. What?
Helen?
Getting carried away because I kept my mouth shut? What am I, your housemaid? Huh?
What happened to you? Why are you so mad?
Whoa. You can't even answer that yourself? Why don't you ask that question to yourself?
I can't hear anything.
You idiot. You, who do you think you are? How dare you speak to my sweet Michael like that? I'll never forgive you. Won't forgive me? Well, go ahead. I honestly don't mind if you forgive me or not. Well, what do you think you are? You're just strangers to me now, so no need to listen to you anymore anyway. Strangers? It's like I said, I've already gotten a divorce from Michael. If anything, now that I had opened up the portal to protect my daughter, there was nothing I was afraid of. They didn't stand a chance.
No matter how much you think that we've gotten a divorce, I'm not gonna acknowledge it. And I'm definitely not gonna sign a divorce paperwork.
So you're really such a pathetic guy. You're fine, aren't you? Even if I'm not there, as long as you get to be with your sweet mommy, you're fully satisfied, right?
That and this are different. I need you to stay, or I'm gonna be in trouble.
Why is that?
Why? Well, that's, you see...
You see?
Preparations for dinner and stuff.
Dinner and stuff.
And cleaning and stuff.
Cleaning and stuff.
I'm taking care of my dad and stuff.
That's exactly what a housemaid is.
Ah!
Seriously, I'm so over it. But whatever, now everything is clear.
But what's clear?
The fact that you two are seriously the worst mother and son. Oh my son and I have the most beautiful mother-son relationship, full of love. And you're gonna tell us we're the worst? What kind of daughter-in-law are you?
Yeah, seriously, you're right, Mom. What a ridiculous wife.
Like I said, I've been trying to tell you this, but I'm not your wife, nor your daughter-in-law anymore.
What nonsense have you been saying this whole time? Oh, I get it. If you want to get a divorce that badly, then I'll get a divorce. In turn, you're gonna be paying a settlement fee of $30,000. If you can pay that, then sure, I'll sign the divorce paper. How's that? Can a full-time housewife pay that kind of money? Impossible, isn't it?
Well said, Mikey.
Yeah, I'm also the type of guy that can say it straight to such a useless wife.
You finally exposed your true nature.
What?
Everything you just said, I've recorded it all.
What? Recorded?
That's right, to collect the settlement fee.
Collect a settlement fee? But wait a minute, I'm not gonna acknowledge that. I'm never gonna acknowledge a divorce. I'm definitely not gonna sign.
Like I said, I've been saying this, but it's not that I want to get a divorce. It's that we already got a divorce. You should be getting a notice in the mail about the divorce soon.
In the mail? How? How is it possible that the divorce has already gone through? Huh? What's the matter, Mom? You're completely pale.
You, wait a minute. What's the matter, ma'am? You seem to be quite pale.
What is it? What's the matter?
Did you use that? Yeah, I sure did, because you made a promise, didn't you?
What is it? What are you guys talking about?
Do you want to know? Actually, not long after I got married, my mother-in-law came over to me when my husband wasn't around, and she forced me to sign a divorce paper just in case we would run into any big problems as a married couple in the future. And she had that stored in a drawer.
What is going on? I don't have any memory of ever signing any divorce papers.
Your mother already signed on your behalf. What? You knew? Of course I would. There's no way that Michael would be able to write that well anyway.
Mom, is this true?
That's right, I signed for you, Mikey.
But that's forgery.
Forgery? Please don't make it sound so bad.
Why would you do something like that?
It was all for you, Mikey. Have I ever done anything wrong until now?
No, you haven't, but a divorce should be between a husband and wife. That's not any of your business.
Mikey? Wow, is this your first fight? This is all your fault. My fault. That's right, if only you would have fulfilled your duties as a daughter-in-law, none of this would have happened. This is all your fault. How dare you make my sweet Mikey so sad? You're the worst woman. Well, you're welcome to say whatever you want. I don't care. Well then, I'm going to excuse myself. Wait a minute. So annoying. Like I said, I'm not your family anymore, so leave me alone. I'm no longer a wife, nor am I a daughter-in-law. I am the mother of this baby.
Mother? But that also means that I'm father.
Excuse me? Father, huh?
What?
Who is? Where? With what nerve are you claiming to be the father, huh? You don't show any interest towards your daughter. You don't help out one bit with anything for her. All you do is say, Mommy, Mommy. What part of a guy like that is a father, huh?
I'm sorry. From now on, I swear I'll help out with the chores and with the baby.
You understand, don't you, Helen? Mikey loves you. Mikey needs you. Needs me. Whoa. Are you sleep talking now? What? What you guys need isn't me. It's a housemaid. Your sweet little Mikey can't decide on anything himself because of you, and he can only believe what his mommy says. And he's become such a mama's boy with an Oedipus complex. Do you not understand that?
What? Are you talking about me?
Who else would it be besides you?
Yes, I'm very sorry.
Because of me? Please, are you kidding me? You're just a 2-year-old. What the hell do you know about raising a child? What? Just because you gave birth to one, you think you could stand up to me? Oh, I get it. You're just upset because I did such a good job raising Michael into this wonderful adult, aren't you? If that's the case, you should just say that. If you're sincere, then I'd be happy to teach you the secrets of raising a child. In return, you need to take away the divorce and come on home right now. No. Were you even listening? Of course I was listening. Like I said, I'm happy to blow this all over and you can come home. How stupid.
Please come, Helen. I'm begging you. I need you.
Sorry, I don't feel any of that, and talking to you any further is just a waste of time. Oh, that reminds me, I forgot to say one thing. With this divorce, due to the emotional distress caused by the emotional abuse from you and your mother, I'm going to be collecting a settlement fee of $20,000. Thank you very much.
20,000!
What kind of joke is that? I don't have any memory of emotional abuse, and first of all, where do you get that kind of evidence? The voice recording I made earlier is going to be plenty of evidence.
Earlier?
You set us up. No, but to be honest, I was just in the middle of thinking about how I could collect a settlement fee from you, so you actually saved me by calling me today. That's why I said not to contact her and that you should just give up already.
What?
Don't be such a pathetic guy to get caught up over a woman like this. I don't remember raising you to be such a pathetic adult.
If you're gonna say that, then let me say this. Why did you sign the divorce papers without telling me?
That's because I wanted to make sure you didn't get hurt because of that woman, and so that I would be able to handle it for you.
That's none of your business.
What?
I wanted to live together with Helen, but then you just decided to buy a 2-family house, and you decided that we were going to live together.
What? What's the matter? Mikey?
I've had enough of you already, Mom.
What? Could this be that the brainwashing is dissolved? Mikey, calm down, it's okay. You're just a little bit excited right now, right? And because of this woman, you're just a little bit heated up, right? It's okay, your mom doesn't mind.
Shut up. Helen, I was wrong. That's why, let's start over.
Sorry, no way.
I didn't even get to finish.
You can't. Mikey, don't be fooled by this woman. This world is full of terrible people like her. If you just do as I say, there's nothing to be afraid of, right? Do you understand, right?
What am I supposed to do?
You really are a helpless mother. As a fellow mother, I can't forgive you. It's fine. I'm going to free Michael.
What? But how?
Ma'am? What now? You signed the divorce papers this time without any permission from Michael, didn't you? So what about that? Did you know that you can be charged for the crime of forging documents? Huh? Crime? Forging? Documents? Forging a signature on a private document can apparently result in a prison sentence for over 3 months and under 5 years. Prison? But why? All I did was to write Mike's name there and his place for him. Why should I have to get arrested for that?
Mom!
You don't seem to have any realization of the weight of the crime you've committed. But with this, looks like Michael's gonna be forced to be away from you. Wait, no, you can't arrest me. Why me? For the sake of your sweet son, don't you think you should take the consequences of what you've done so you can help your son to grow? Isn't that what a true parent is? I don't want to. I don't want to be arrested. This is just that thing, right? As long as you don't say anything, then it's fine, right? I got it. I'll apologize for this. This was all my fault. I'll get away from Michael. So please don't sue me, okay? You're a really disappointing family until the very last minute.
Oh, but...
But?
Thanks to this, I feel refreshed. That's why, let's start over.
Sorry, no way.
I didn't even get to finish part 2. But why?
What are you going to do about your dad?
Well, if you could just look after him, Helen.
Excuse me? After all this, you're still going to say that?
Sorry.
How idiotic. I feel stupid for even sympathizing for a moment. You know what? I am going to collect a full settlement fee from you.
What? Wait a minute.
Impossible. Goodbye. After that, because my mother-in-law forged the divorce papers, they were no longer valid, but I went through a lawyer and got a proper divorce. However, after that, Michael came begging to me many times to get back together, and because he even came to my family house, I also asked the lawyer to file a restraining order. And he never showed his face in front of me ever again. And now I heard that he's taking care of his father while living off his parents' social security.
Oh, Mr. Nurse, excuse me. It's almost time for my meal.
No, but you just ate an hour ago. Give me a break already.
And then for my mother-in-law, after that she was taken to court once the divorce went through and she was charged for forging personal documents. She was given a sentence of over 3 months and under 5 years. On the other hand, as for me, Sarah, be careful when you're running. Looks like she's just like you, and she's so full of energy. Do you think so? I moved back in with my mother, and I was happily living with my daughter and my mom. Anybody could become a parent, but the most important thing is how you were going to raise them into a good adult. And for that, I need to make sure that I was growing myself every day. Mothers are so strong. It's a trouble buster.